Welcome to another edition of Bike Mag's Bible of Bike Tests. We're here in Sedona, Arizona, and today we've been riding the Trek Superfly 8.
Are you sure you have that right? There are a lot of Superflies.
I think there's 104 or 12.
This is true. The amount of Superflies Trek has is a wee bit overwhelming, isn't it?
It's overwhelming. I think there are 12 in total.
That span a pretty good price range.
Yeah,
though,
you can get all the way up to a Project One custom Superfly carbon fiber edition. But we rode the 8, which is an aluminum hardtail 29er. And what do we think?
Well,
I feel like aluminum hardtails always have that certain feel that you can kind of feel at the end of the day.
Definitely.
definitely, we have to put this into perspective. We're riding an aluminum hardtail in Sedona.
Right.
Right. It's not really, its natural habitat.
Lots
instance,
of
right?
rocky ledges. It's pretty technical.
Yeah.
Even our XC loop, I'd say, is pretty technical. It's
It
not
has a good mixture for sure.
Yeah, good mixture. But
So-
there's a lot of rough terrain, which probably wouldn't be where most people would be riding an aluminum hardtail, I would say.
Definitely agree.
So
Well, let's think about this. So, it is aluminum hardtail, and it's out of its natural habitat, but it didn't do too bad, did it? Let's be honest. It did all right. It did
Yeah.
fairly well, and let's put it then into Wisconsin, perhaps its natural habitat, or somewhere in the Midwest where it's going to excel. This could be a really good bike.
25 pounds,
Yeah.
spec'd pretty well. It's got a Fox Evolution CTD fork on it, which that's a nice fork.
Yeah.
Full SLX 2x10 drivetrain.
One of the nice things they did on this bike as well is they've got a 12x142 rear axle in there.
Mm-hmm.
So that does a lot to stiffen up the bike, but also, as far as wheel choices go, it really opens up a lot, say for instance you want to upgrade those wheels at some point.
Yeah,
So
that's a good point.
that's sticking around, that's not going anywhere, and that gives you a lot of options in the future if you want to do something with those wheels.
One of the things I found interesting about this bike is, so this one, the price point on this one is $2,300, and for, what was it, $150 more, $200 more, you can actually have a carbon fiber frame. So it definitely begs the question of, if you're not going to go steel, where you would get a bit of a ride benefit with, of course, a sacrifice with weight, why wouldn't you maybe go ahead and save a little bit extra and go to a carbon fiber frame where you could upgrade the parts a little bit more?
This is true. At that 150, I think, extra for the carbon, small component penalty, right?
Right.
Negligible, really. It was very
Yeah.
much the same. So you're suggesting, say for instance, we have this bike on the showroom floor, the carbon one next to it, and you're staring at them both doing this. What's going to steer you towards the aluminum bike?
Right.
Yeah.
Or to something that's a lot cheaper with maybe a better ride that's made out of steel. But of course it would be a lot heavier.
I mean, it's
arguable. Go ahead.
well, it's hard to sort of find a scenario where you wouldn't feel that $150 is worth it for the benefits of carbon fiber. And
Yeah.
I mean, this was originally a Gary Fisher model. There's obviously a long history there with 29ers.
Right?
So I think you could definitely count on this bike being a really great investment, I would
Yeah.
say. It's going to be a durable bike that would last you for a long time. I thought it fit really well when I hopped on it. It was, it didn't feel like a big 29er. I didn't feel like I was riding on top of it. I was in the bike, and I thought it was a great fit. I also think it's cool how Trek does. They have 6 sizes of this bike, so it covers
Oh, wow.
a wide range. So it could really be
What was the
appropriate
smallest
for a lot
size?
of-
What was it? Is
15.5
15.5.
up to 23 inch. So I mean, it's
23,
a
right.
pretty wide range that would make this could be a really great entry level bike for. Maybe it's more than some people
Yeah.
would want to spend entry level.
2300 is a pretty solid entry level.
Yeah.
But
Well, think about the Porsche
But maybe
dealer.
somebody who's just thinking
Right.
about getting into
Right.
racing or something in the Midwest, and
Right.
this could be a great bike for that.
So maybe if it's somebody who might thrash their bike around and doesn't necessarily want to go carbon fiber for whatever reason, lives in a smoother area.
The carbon fiber upsell would be it's a difficult one, really, isn't it? Honestly, that's if you were the salesman, you would be pushing someone towards that bike, or if you were the Trek dealer, would you even carry this bike when the other one is?
You'd probably just pick,
You
I
might
would
pick
imagine.
one carbon
Depending
fiber,
on your-
skip this middle one, and go the next lower one down potentially.
Yeah.
And I think that might be just kind of the nice part about the whole Superfly line is you
Right.
do get so many choices. If you are the person who wants aluminum, you have that choice. If you want carbon fiber, you have that choice, and you have 10 other choices.
Yeah.
So you can really kind of get all nitpicky and
Right.
choose exactly what you like.
I did like also how on the fork they spec, the Fox fork has the CTD option, climb, trail, descend, which I think is really nice. I mean, that's
Absolutely.
always a great option to have, and on a bike, I thought that was a good spec choice for them.
All right, well, join us for more chats about bikes and who knows what else at Bike Magazine's Bible of Bike Tests.